Guys, I have devastating news to tell you. Taco Bell has decided to get rid of its most popular item, the Mexican pizza. That's like Nike telling Jordan, you know what, Michael? We got it from here. We don't need you anymore. But have no fear, Aaron is here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious Mexican pizza. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into the video. What is going on, YouTube? Thank you so very much for tuning in to another video. My name is Aaron Abels for those of you who are new, and please subscribe. The Mexican pizza is something that I hold near and dear to my heart. It is something that I have enjoyed since elementary school, and the thought of Taco Bell getting rid of it is absolutely devastating. But I have all the ingredients here to make a higher quality one. So let's run down these ingredients. Elizabeth made these fresh beans that I have mashed. We have organic ground beef, diced tomatoes. I have fresh seasonings. Don't buy that store-bought crap. This is chili powder, salt, pepper, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder. Also, don't buy that store-bought crap. I have fresh enchilada sauce that I've made personally. If you saw my Chile Colorado video, I show you guys how to make this. Don't buy that store-bought crap. Only if you're in a rush and only if you're in a pinch, go for it, but try to make it fresh. A little bit of olive oil, fresh Mexican 4 cheese, and I found these Mission carb balanced whole wheat tortillas. So let's get on to this recipe. Alright guys, so I have 4 tortillas here that I'm going to go ahead and drench a little bit of oil on one side. And I also have the oven preheating to 350. I have a brush here that I'm going to go ahead and just brush the oil on one side and then turn it over and brush the other side. I'm going to pop it into the oven so these get nice and crispy. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these 2 into the oven until they get nice and crispy. I also have a pan that's heating over here because I have a hungry family and we're going to get this going. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and brown this. And then add in the seasonings halfway through. Alright guys, so this is about halfway cooked. Don't worry about the juice. This meat was about 90-10. I have all the seasonings here for the taco seasoning. I'm going to add that. And the water will evaporate. So I'm going to go ahead and let this finish cooking. And then we will go back to the station to build up our Mexican pizzas and then pop them in the oven so that cheese gets nice and melty on top and we can get to eating. Alright guys, so as you can see over here, we have the seasoned ground beef, the liquid all evaporated and it is well seasoned. We have the tortillas here that I took, were in the oven for just a few minutes, about 10 minutes, and take a look. It's nice and crunchy. So we're going to go ahead and put together our Mexican pizza, starting with the beans. Put a decent scoop on each. You don't want to overpower everything because you still got to put on the ground beef. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on the ground beef. All right, so let me go ahead and sandwich these two together. There we are. And let's sandwich these two together. Put this one on top. Okay, and now we have the two pizzas. I'm gonna move on to the enchilada sauce. Put a nice generous amount. Whoever said the food comes out as advertised? Am I right? All right, and then we are going to move on to the Mexican cheese and add a generous amount of Mexican cheese on top. These are going to be some hefty boys. I'm using whole wheat tortillas, so that's kind of why they're a little bit off looking, but feel free to use whatever tortillas you enjoy. And last but not least, the tomatoes on top. Taco Bell used to have green onions, but they got rid of them. Ironically enough, there was none at the grocery store when we went. So, garnished with this, we're gonna pop it back into the oven. I raised the temperature up to 375, and we're gonna bake them just until they get nice and melted. So let me transfer this over. Boom. And boom. And I'm gonna pop this back into the oven and let this get nice and melted. And we will go on to the best part, the taste test. Here comes the money shot. Ooh, beautiful. Holy moly, guys. Let me carefully transfer this over here. Look at that. Wow. Got my pizza cutter. Let's go ahead and get this nice and cut. There we are. Beautiful. Now, it's time for the taste test. This is piping hot, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. Look at that beauty. And, obviously, a Mexican pizza wouldn't go without some Taco Bell hot sauce. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. That, I swear, that is better than Taco Bell. All of those fresh ingredients. Jeez, man. Look at that. My boy Anthony is obsessed with Taco Bell. So this one goes out to you, Anthony, and you better try this recipe. That is gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Guys, please leave a comment down below if you enjoy Taco Bell's Mexican pizza. And if you make this recipe, we need to start a petition to get Taco Bell to put that back on the menu. But in the meantime, I will leave the recipe for this Mexican pizza in the description down below for you guys to make it. Please make sure to give this video a like and absolutely make sure to subscribe. As always, stay safe, take care, and God bless.